Hey y'all, this is Stampin' Carol, Carol Norby. You're at my Stampin' Carol page on Facebook. Um, I have a new phone holder. It's very nice, but I haven't figured out how to do two positions on it yet. I haven't found that aha moment. I do have a friend that's going to show me how she did hers. She has the same cable. She loves it. But I haven't figured it out yet. And my husband just about broke the cable trying to make it do what my old one did. So anyway, today I am making a Valentine card, and this will possibly be for my husband. And I am using the Stamp of the Month, Key to My Heart. Just got this in, SS-0645. You can subscribe to the Stamp of the Month any time this month. But I have to tell you, for example, if you subscribe today, which is the 11th, then each month on the 11th, you will have, your subscription will publish. I can't even think of my words right now. It's just kind of bamboozled. So anyway, I ordered this, and then I also ordered separately the coordinating dies, so you can get them both. They do not come together in the mail. The way the subscription works, the stamp set goes out, and then the dies go out. So isn't this just cool? To me, it's very vintage. I am not heavy into vintage, but I like this, and I have seen some wonderful, wonderful examples. So what I did, I'm going to start. I started with a base of watermelon fusion paper. This is CS-0039. Then I have some more bubble gum paper, which is CS-0099. And using the rectangle dies, which I did not grab. Hang on. Oh my goodness, where's my brain? Okay. Using the rectangle dies, which is DI-0041, I cut it out, and then I used the piercing elements, and then I stamped the two padlocks on the bubblegum paper with bubblegum ink. So this is IP-0058. I stamped the words, one of the words from the set, using our black licorice, which is IP-0041. Set those aside. And I'm going to adhere this to this. So I'll get my Easy Glide runner. And I know this cable is just, it's so heavy duty to me. I just got to figure out how to do selfies. Though one of the gals that loves this, Michelle, she does not do selfies. She just keeps it in this position. So basically, I have to... it's not catching. What's going on here? I'll have to figure that out. Okay. I am having issues. Okay. I'll just grab my big ATG gun. So, I have a spot here, so this is going to cover this very nicely. And just put that over there. There's a little spot right there. Okay, so I did that. Now, I wanted the heart, the wings, but I wanted them embossed. So what I had to do was die cut my watermelon fusion first. And then I'll move this out of the way. And then I used my ecstatic pad and wiped it. Then I stamped it using our clear pigment ink, IP-0102. This was, you had to be very, very careful. I used a big, see if I can grab it. Everything's here. I used our big acrylic block. This is our eye acrylic block. It's huge, but it was big enough for the stamp. So I stamped it carefully, and then I used white embossing powder. And Fun Stamper's Journey has a great embossing powder. I have to admit, I still have some from when I was stamping forever ago. So then I had some ideas. What do I want to do? Oh, I also stamped the key using our Watermelon Fusion ink, IP-0027. Get that in the way. So I thought, I wanted to do something to that effect, but I wanted something more. Well, I had all these old Bloom Box packages that we had years ago, and I was going through them, and I found some black thread, and we still carry the Fun Stampers Journey has the black thread. If you go to my affiliate link and click on Fun Stampers Journey, then Twines and Threads and stuff like that, you'll find it. But I will have a list of all of this on my Monday's website with links to all of these products. So I thought that really makes it pop, and since it goes with the black, I thought, what if I just take a little bit of this, twist it up. I'm not going to cut it off yet. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. It helps if you kind of straighten it. So just pull on it, straighten it, and then it should loop a little better. So, okay. So just make a little mess of the loop. And then what if I put that over the top of that? That's kind of interesting, isn't it? And then pop this. Now that adds a lot more. So I think that's what I'll do. So I will just cut this using my Detail Pro shears. I love these detail shears. I love those shears. They are so tiny. They're self-sharpening. I have talked about this before. When you use them and you're cutting, make sure you don't get your finger, because I have taken chunks out of my fingers. Okay, so if I spread that out a little bit, about like that, that's kind of cool. Get these. So then I will add some foam squares to the back of this. Now that I got oodles, oodles. I have a class next week. I just sent out my reminder. We're making Valentine cards. So I have to tell you that with this, I do not have my tablet up here to see where my hands are. I did not. I have been playing all morning trying to come up with ideas. So if I stick this kind of up there, then I want to kind of right there. So the foam squares will hold that. And I thought, okay, so now this. So if I put this on here, what I really would like to do then is maybe double these under here, because it's twice as high. Get that out of the way. One thing I was thinking of doing, and I didn't do it, and I was prepared, was to splatter some silk on there. See, I want to do the small ones on the bottom. This is getting small enough that my fingers, I hope you can see. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing today? With this new cable, I really can't see my phone that well, so I'm not sure who's coming on. We decided that if I'm waiting to hear from a fellow ex-coach. She has figured it out. She said it took her a while to figure out this cable, and it was an aha moment. I have not had an aha moment, so I'm waiting to hear from her. If it doesn't work the way I want, what she does, I will take my own old cable, disassemble it, and wrap it around this one so I can have the end. Now, isn't that just cool? You can still come in here and use the silk. You can see I'm getting down. It's been heavily used. I love this stuff. I'm going to put this here, and I'm just going to add it, maybe a little here, not too much. That works. I think that kind of blings it up. But you know what I found? I'll get this out of the way. I found a cute little button in one of my packs. And I haven't checked to see if they're still available, but isn't that adorable? Wouldn't that just look cute right there or right there? Maybe right there, because then it's more on the paper. So if that's the case, I will take another foam square. No, I think a glue dot would work better. So I love these glue dots. Nothing wrong with Fun Stamper's Journey, but I have been using these glue dots forever and ever, and I have to admit, to me, they're a lot easier. So I just put a little one on the bottom and stick it there. Now, isn't that just cute? So simple. Easy card. The hardest part was embossing the wings after I die cut them, because it was a little tricky getting it on here. And then my boss, even though I swiped it good with my ecstatic pad, it had a tendency to leave. You can still see, if maybe you can see it here, there's some fragments of embossing powder in spots. But that just turned out cute, cute, cute to me. I really needed to make a birthday card for our granddaughter and then an anniversary card for her and her husband, because their anniversary is a week after her birthday. But I wanted to play with this, and I didn't want to intermix any other stamps with this at this time, because I just couldn't. My brain wasn't working. Do you have one of those days? I worked a lot yesterday. My co-worker was homesick with the flu. He does all the vacuuming in our church. So our pastor's wife brought in another gal to help. She vacuumed an hour and a half upstairs, and then we ran out of time because I had to take a friend to her doctor appointment. So then, hi, Robin. So then I took her to her doctor appointment, ate lunch, came back, and finished 45 minutes later. And I did some vacuuming in our fellowship hall and in our entryway, because they'd taken down all the Christmas decorations. And last night my back was killing me. So it's like today, yeah, I'm just moving a little slow. So anyway, this is my card. I want to thank you for coming by. I will be putting this on YouTube later, after I take photos and stuff and get it on there. And hopefully this next week I can figure out what I'm doing with this new cable. It is so much sturdier. So much sturdier. And I'm hanging it from a shelf. That way my elbows are not hitting it as I reach for stuff, because I try to keep all the products I'm using right next to me, usually. You can see today I forgot. So anyway, thank you for coming by. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Our fog has just lifted. I need to run into town this afternoon and get groceries and stuff. I didn't get it done yesterday. It was just one of those things. And then my husband has parts for me to pick up, because he's working out in the yard on some equipment for a local farmer rancher. So y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for coming by. And I'll be back on next Wednesday, I hope. Bye-bye.